everybody. I'm Tiffany, as you all know. Thank you for coming to my speech today. I'm going to be talking about a nonprofit organization called K9s for Warriors. First, I'm going to start off by saying, think about someone you know who has served in our country. Have they ever talked about post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, and or sexual trauma? These things can happen commonly with our veterans who have served in the military. It can be very difficult for these men and women to transition back into their civilian lives, and today the organization is going to help with that. K9s for Warriors help empower these veterans and bring back their dignity and independence. I'll be talking about the three main points today, which will be how the organization came up, and second, the benefits for the Warriors, and third, the benefits for the K9s. Let's begin with a brief explanation of how it all began. This is Sherry Duvall and her husband. Sherry Duvall has been participating in charities that have to do with military men and women most of her life. And her son went to 2 tours on a bomb squad, came back, he wasn't the same. He stayed cooped up in his room and he was very depressed. She noticed this. She brought a family dog home that she rescued from the pound, and she saw how it impacted her son's life. He did a 360 and he became more sociable. He got out of his room, started hanging out with his friends again, and he had less anxiety and he was really calm. Now that you know a little bit how the organization got brought up, because Sherry Duvall saw that with her son, and she then realized that she could do this for other veterans alike, I'm going to be talking about the explanation for the benefits for the Warriors. 2 million men and women served in the Iraq and Afghanistan wars. Nearly 500,000 were diagnosed with primary and secondary PTSD and or sexual trauma, according to the Department of Veteran Affairs. And this can be very hard for them, and this is where the organization comes into play, where it can hopefully improve their diagnosis. Take, for example, Justin Redford and Scout. Justin was depressed, he was suicidal, he was on a lot of medications where he said he didn't feel like himself. He woke up every day feeling like a zombie, and then his counselor referred him to K9s for Warriors. He took it as a last chance, basically, like, if this can't save me, I don't know what will. So he went out there, he found his best friend Scout, and he's a whole different person. He hangs out with his friends, he doesn't have panic attacks when he goes to public places, because Scout can go with him everywhere, because he is considered a service dog. Now that you know what this charity does for the Warriors, let's take a look at what it does for the K9s. As you know, many dogs across America are in shelters. And most of those dogs sometimes get put down because of their holding capacities are limited. So what this organization does is, so far to this day, saved a little bit over 1,000 dogs from the pound, which is great. And in addition to that, coming from personal experience, dogs can have anxiety too. My dog has separation anxiety, and whenever I'm not around him, or he doesn't have his sister, my other dog, around him, he freaks out and he's in distress, he whines a lot, you can just tell he's very unsettled. So having someone with you all the time constantly can really help those anxieties with dogs as well. So to reiterate what I just talked about, I talked about how this organization all came up. I talked about the benefits for the K9s and the benefits for the Warriors. And I chose this organization because I have a passion for animals, and I also have a passion for the men and women who have served our country. And now that I've talked about all that, do you guys have any questions for me?
I do.
Yeah.
How much does this program cost a veteran?
So normally to sign and train a dog to be a service dog, it costs $27,000. But for a veteran, it's free at charge. They pay for everything. They pay for room, they pay for meals, but they also pay for they don't pay for the travel fees, so the veteran has to worry about those travel fees. Anybody else?
Oh, I have a question.
Yes?
If I wanted to make a donation, where could I do that?
You can go to www.k9sforwarriors.com and then click on their link and make a donation. That was it. I was so scared.
You did great. That was perfect. Yeah, that was awesome.
Hopefully it
Before we get started, I know I was thinking, I was like, oh shit, I wish I recorded it. It was so
Because
good.
the laptop turned off.
Oh no. Oh, it like